So hey, what's going on, guys? Is Aetheric. So, with what I am doing here right now, it is simple, it's easy. I am gonna figure out how to do a lot of this. It's hard, it's struggling, it's something that, it's something else with it, but, with the story and all its glory, it's kind of getting to a point where I'm like, I don't know where to go after this. What comes next? What comes next for the characters, for the characters, for them? And it's actually pretty simple. This is gonna be a now, like, what do I want the characters to do? It's
how does that work?
Fire sale.
The powers that be have chosen to present us with an opportunity.
It will take this for the time being, but they will return.
What manner of sorcery is this? Perhaps the spirits of our ancestors.
Facing the undead hordes, I am in no position to
So, yeah,
refuse
like,
whatever you
again,
may offer.
An explosion of such magnitude should surely have injured us too.
the story is, it's not ending per se, it's just that it's really hard for me
The shovel
to
can uncover many things hidden from view.
do this story and kind of do it justice per se.
Right quickly and
Like-
painfully.
During our excavations, we uncovered this ancient box. We have no idea of its origins, but what we do know is that somehow it contains weapons we can use to aid our fight for survival. It is not a simple matter. The nearby conversion generator must be activated before the box can be unlocked. toying with me, aren't you, Samantha? The excavation site is up ahead. You will see the undead in higher numbers. This mud is slowing me down.
So,
Get back! Grenade! I need to take these parts to a suitable work area.
so I think with how I'm gonna do the rest of the story is get the characters into a position of essentially safety, like have them have at least some kind of, you know, safety parameters, like watch basically their six, so that, like, because throughout their entire lives they know nothing but combat, fighting like it's been no one's business for like
I was lucky this time. I know what else lies beneath.
for over roughly 20 to 30. Because again, these characters are old.
There's significance to this recording.
Like Revan's old. He's
Can you hear me?
Revan's over
Please. You have to
15,000
help
years
me.
old.
I'm trapped here. I just want to go home.
He's
Her name is Samantha. You will hear her over and over. She will not stop. Get out of my way! I have much to do! I can hear you, Samantha. I know what you're doing. Look out! They are manifesting in our immediate area! That must be punished!
You're nothing. You hear me?
Her words drove my friend insane. He became convinced that her voice had a message from the ancients. They were trapped in a mystical realm known as Gotham.
Alright. I think I got it now.
so I think what I'm gonna do is
In the right hands, mine.
like
Such
after
a
after this
beautiful
arc,
most
the story will take a little bit of a hiatus to kind of get my bearings a little bit. So
We must act quickly.
again, the story is not over. Like after I get done with it, the arc, like the arcs that the characters are going on are gonna be like their character arcs. So so basically like as the characters are doing what they are doing, they are, you know, making like adjustments to their daily routines.
Before his demise, Maxis grew obsessed with these recordings.
Watch your back! They're all over us!
You have to help me. Please. There is a way to open the gateway. My father was so close.
So
He
yeah.
said, you have to follow the steps.
Each and every one of you has died before. Do it again.
Oh, we will be rewarded.
So yeah, like, so as Revan
Don't
is,
see how a
as
soda pop.
Evelyn and all of them are like, yeah, fight, like, yeah, they're getting ready for the paintball battle. They're gonna have some fun. Yeah, money's on the line, but it's not that much to them. I mean, it's only, you know, $500,000 on the line. But Revan's not worried. These guys aren't worried.
Believes the tank may still be operational.
They are practically, they are basically rich. They're rich enough to afford it.
Be careful. This area is where the robot steps.
Don't let them disrupt the conversion process.
Even the undead cannot escape the future.
So, yeah. Again, with it being the way it is and everything else just going away, so Evelyn wants to get some practice in for her swords, with her sword, with the blade, something that Revan's a master at. Basically, what I'm saying is, Evelyn's form is not good. It's really bad. And it's kinda to the point of basically do this, do that, do this, do that. Make it like make it over dramatic, make it something a little bit easier. But so as Revan kind of gets to this area, gets to the area that he's in, he meets war. He meets the Horsemen, but mainly he wants to fight. He wants to fight war. And war doesn't take a challenge. War will fight a challenge. He will challenge. So there's this big arena. There's this big arena. There's this big gladiatorial arena for like brackets. So there are gonna be brackets. And so as Evelyn kind of, you know, gets ready to fight, Custo appears. Custo appears, asks Revan, you know, will you be my best man? Revan, not wanting to, you know, kind of hate. Revan not wanting to, you know, disappoint one of his best friend. Says, yeah, I'll be your best man. Like, I'll do it. Like, I want you to have a really good special day. Basically, have the best day you can. Because, again, this is something that, you know, Kazuto gets to experience. With that being said...
Double points!
Revan is like, so what are you gonna do? Oh, you know, I'm just gonna fight. Like, I'm gonna fight. You're gonna fight. Yeah, for fun.
When we didn't hear from you, we feared the worst.
Fear not, Dr. Grove. It is me, Edward. Any reports from the chapel suggesting my demise are erroneous.
Evil has befallen many in this castle. Perhaps this child most of all.
So, again. You know, he just... So again, Revan just wants to, you know, make sure his best friend is having a good day. Have that, you know, have that moment. And he doesn't want anything to go wrong. So, he does that. He, like, you know, so, as he is kinda, you know, talking to him, he asks him, you know, if you want to fight Evelyn. She's not really good with the sword. You I know is really good. Like, I mean, you're not on my level, but like, I mean, you can always try to do better. You can always do better than me. But again, he is kinda always, he's trying to one-up him.
I almost pity my enemies. The source of this candy is most mysterious.
So, you know, as he is, so as he's like, yeah, fight Evelyn. She's not as good. She's not as good as me with the blade, but she'll get there eventually. Eventually, she'll get there. But you know, let's fight. Let's train her up a little bit. Let's get her better. Let's get her better. So, you know, he does. He's like, yeah, fight me. You know? So, as Evelyn goes to, you know, fight him. Just fight him, shoot him. To fight him, he destroys. He destroys Evelyn basically, like, even with her avoiding speed, with her avoid speed, her avoid time, if you will, she's a lot better. So, he's like, so yeah, he's like, yeah, fight Evelyn, teach her a little bit, but don't show her up too much. That would be great. But Costello does it anyway because, you know, it's him. So he beats her with 2 swords. So as it comes to the Horsemen of War and the legendary horsemen and the legendary horsemen. Revan's not taking any chances. He's gonna end it. Revan's not gonna take any chances. He wants to end. He wants to make sure that this ends fast. He wants to make sure it ends. He wants to make sure that this battle's over faster than it began. So he kind of like tells it. He tells War, be like, you're asking for, you're picking a fight. You're gonna lose. Like you're basically picking up. You're gonna lose this fight. I am going to win. I am going to win, and it will be basically a knockout, if you will. So again, War is taking this with a pinch of salt. War believes because he is War. Like the vessel believes since he is War, he will win. He goes and he goes to fucking hit him. He goes to hit him, but Revan kind of sidesteps. Like, you're sloppy. You're not as good as me. Like, you'll never be as you're sloppy. You're sloppy there, War. But I'm gonna give you another shot. Let's go. So, as War kind of starts swinging, like he can obviously tell that. Because at this point, Revan's just messing with him. He's like, this is gonna be great. So, as he's doing that, he's basically saying, so he's like, yeah, basically I'm just messing with him now, because it's fun. It's fun, it's something I can do. He just lets it go. Like, he makes fun of War. He will. He will take this one to the grave. But at least he's gonna have some fun. At least he's gonna have fun doing it. So as he basically lets loose, Revan holds his blade, which is the Blade's Redemption, but it's in the form of a 9-foot-long katana blade. Blade of what?
I have heard many tales of such creatures.
Blade?
I fear there may be more than just folklore.
And he's like, well, I'm gonna end this faster than faster than he can probably swing faster than he can swing the blade.
Do not forget. The hound cries from the beyond.
And he lets loose. He's like, nope, not gonna hold back. And he just, with his faster than the eye can see speed, Revan just, he's like, it ends now. This is one of my specials. Final slash. Basically, it's the Judgment Cut end from Devil May Cry that Virgil does. Except the part where he does it. Except the part where he does it faster. He does it faster. He's like, well, you know what? I'm just gonna do this faster than you. And Revan doesn't lie. Because what's the point of lying when, you know, you can do it? It's easy. It's easier than said and done for him. So, he just... He just lets loose. So, as he's going for it, he unleashes that power.
I will find you and take you.
He unleashes the speed and ferocity. And he just, like, he says it ends now. He wasn't joking. So, as Revan just, like, fucking speed slashes. Is speed slashing a thing? No. Actually, no. No, it is a thing now. He just hits him. He hits him multiple times. Now, granted, when you're in Aetheria, you can't die. It's like, it's basically, basically, you cannot die. You're basically safe from death. So, as he, like, cuts war multiple times, might I add, he got them multiple times. So, as that's going on, he's like, what are you gonna do? Can't stop me. So, he lets loose. War is like, super pissed. Because obviously War can't think straight when he's angry. So, he is like, super pissed. Like, probably more pissed than literally anyone. So, he starts hacking and slashing. He starts hacking and slashing. Starts swinging his sword. No motive, no thought, just pure intensive rage. And he just starts, like, Revan just keeps on dodging and dodging. Like, you won't beat me. You can't beat me if you're not thinking straight. Personally, I say, hone your senses and let whatever you're thinking go. Let go of your rage. Let go of your rage. It will not help you.
You are not worthy of my effort, demons.
It will not help you. You are doomed. Like, you are doomed to rage if you continue down this path. I know. So as he's like, yeah. So as, like, War is still pissed, he goes to slash. Like, he goes to swing his blade at Revan. And War is just sick and done. He's like, I don't fucking care who you are. I will end you. I will destroy you. Ooh, scary. That's ominous. That's ominous.
I believe the animal wishes to return its master to
I am 100% not scared of you, War. I don't care what you are. You're nothing more than a cheap copy of me. You have no honor, no rhyme or reason to why you do your things. Yes, are you a horseman, or you are meant to dictate war? not cause it. They're meant to dictate. Just as death is meant to not dictate, such as when death is meant to dictate that of which dies and lives, who gets to live and who gets to die. It doesn't work for Aetherians because we don't, Aetherians, half or not, half Aetherians have souls. Full Aetherians don't have souls. They are made up of energy.
I know no more than you, Nikrai. He speaks in riddles.
They are made up of nothing more than
Teasing a
energy.
promise I fear he cannot fulfill.
Of energy. And as he's like, as Revan is explaining this, he's like, that is why we don't die, because we are not, like, Aetherians are not people. We are not something created by, we are something that is meant to be destroyed and transferred. It cannot be destroyed, only transferred. As in, basically, as we're saying, as what I'm saying is, the Aetherians are nothing but energy. Energy constructed into a human form, into a physical form. Energy given life. They're basically their bodies of energy is condensed into living flesh. It's the reason why death cannot claim Aetherians. You can't claim energy. No matter what you do, you cannot claim energy. Because what would the point be of it? There's no point in energy, like, unless you're in the energy business. So, again, Aetherians are made of energy. They are energy beings. Like,
never be considered selfish.
for it to be what it is, though, like what does? Because again, they like Aetherians don't have souls, so it's not like they can't. It's not like the fact that, you know, oh, you kill a person, their soul goes one place, but when you kill an Aetherian, no, their soul just gets transferred to. The soul gets transferred to another place, another area. Therefore, like that, losing something like that is, it's basically losing their life. Aetherians losing their lives, it's like, it's child's play. Like, we don't care about our lives, because we know our lives are meant to empower the world we live. Like, it is what they are, it is who they are, and it's what made them them. Like, they're just beings of energy. That's what they are. What they'll always be. Energy. And it's energy in its purest form. Like, they're like, Aetherians are energy. And what can you do to, what can you do to energy? Nothing. You can't really do much to it, because it doesn't make sense. Because you can't destroy it, you can't kill it,
through your flesh. I will guide you to your sleep.
So, you know, as basically, everyone's like, you know, like, you can't kill an Aetherian, nor a Dark Aetherian, nor a Voidian. Like, you horsemen are, like, no threat. You're not a threat to any of us, because what's there to worry about? We got nothing but time. Your vessels, however, do not. Your vessels are nothing more than
But the land hard as rock.
an empty shell of an empty promise. Your bodies are nothing but, like, that's why we Aetherians don't fear.
An evil presence hangs in the rafters of this room. It brings chills to the bones.
Like, it's the reason why we don't fear.
Feel the blood pumping through my veins.
We don't fear you. We don't realistically care about you. We do not care about you. We don't care about you because you're nothing to us. Like, your entire lives are, your meaningless lives are nothing to us. You have
Embrace death.
like, we have nothing, like, we Aetherians have nothing to fear. Because you your spirits inhabit vessels. Your spirits are immortal. Your bodies aren't. The bodies you inhabit aren't.
The power I consume will help me achieve victory for the Emperor.
When you're me, when you got this rage and this power, when you got this type of power, there ain't anything there isn't nothing I can't do. For I know my fate. I know my past, I know my future.
I feel the gravity. I rise above
We, Aetheric, I know what I'm meant to be. I know I'm meant to be. I know I'm meant to be the next Lord of the Dark Aether. There ain't nothing that won't stop me from completing that goal. Not even death will stop me. I mean, he can't. The spirit of death cannot take me. I'm an untouchable person to death. Nothing can hurt me. Nothing can kill me. This is my penance, and this is what I'm doing. I can do whatever I want. You can't. You abide by a law, a rule, an essence, a balance. What? You abide by a law, a rule, not just a rule. What? What? You thought that your so-called... What? You thought that you... Do you know who rules over you? Let me tell you, it ain't some guy in the sky. It's me. the vessels you are nothing. You
See how the spirits
are,
with such mighty weapons.
your spirits are from the dark ether itself. I can contain. I can even steal you. Steal your spirits from you.
This is no game. That I have learned valuable lessons.
So, what are you gonna do?
You
Nothing.
told me that you spoke to the Emperor.
For
told me
you
you had a message.
cannot do a thing to me, as I am everything that makes you up. The dark ether energies that course through you, you are nothing but energy and matter.
I am not merely a warrior. I am a hunter.
So, I'm gonna tell you just this once. You get in my family's way. There ain't nowhere in the dark ether, or the ether, or the void that I won't find you. But if you do come at my family, I'll make sure the Void Queen gets her due. You don't scare me.
I will not allow you to
You're
defeat me.
so called the path
Bring forth a generous gift.
leads to me.
I will demonstrate superior Russian.
So you and me.
The arrows find a target. Heavy praise. We're surrounded. I know I will emerge victorious. When will you speak of the Emperor's message? If not now,
Soon, my friend. For now, I must focus on depth.
So what? Hold on. Wait.
go on, demon spawn. You are not worthy. Your proximity offends me. Cannot be my journey's end.
says he's been here before. Was that crazy evil Richtofen or this new man with a plan Richtofen?
But, so, with that being said, I like the fact that I can change some things.
The arrow's energy tears through the puny
Like,
bodies.
who has...
I fear the dogs are cursed. The pain is fleeting. Your suffering is not. I am not merely a warrior. I am a hunter. The arrow's energy tears through their puny bodies. Fight without weapons? Bullets that explode. Not touch me, foul beast! See how the spirits have blessed us with such a mighty weapon. You are not worthy to touch the warrior. Double points.
So he's like, I want to be this person. I want to be a fighter. But he's gonna do it. He's gonna fight and he's gonna win. There's no compromising. There's no rhyme or reason. Nothing. Death itself can't claim him. Fuck, he already asked. He's like, can you kill me? No. What? Why not? Well, one, you're banned from all afterlives, and two, you just make it. Two, you just make everyone's life a living hell just being there. Yeah, that's understandable. But, so, like, again, as everyone's having fun with this battle, these sword fights. But, you know, basically, Revan wins the sword battles because, Master Swordsman. So we got the first swordsman. We're gonna call him Edgemaster. Edgemaster, because he's the master of the blades. Comes up to Revan, he's like, Revan, it's been a long time. Roughly about how long would it be for humans? Since humans, about roughly 10,000 years. But for here, it's been since the beginning of time. Yes. But, you know, like, just gonna go here. But again, he's very personal. Like, he's like basically telling Master, you showed me you showed me the ways of the blade. You showed me my path. And I've never strayed from it. Except once, but that's bad bit. But he's never strayed from this path, the path of the blade. For basically honor. He's honorable in his fights. Yeah, he likes to show off his speed and all that stuff, but he did cut War's sword in 3,000 pieces. And it makes sense. It's a sword and it's meant to be destroyed. Because no one should have that type of power. Granted, he has Soul Edge. He has Soul Edge, the Chaos, the Blades of Redemption, Soul Calibur, and literally every other weapon. So he kind of explains, you know. So what do you? No one's seen you here, appear for a million years. Yes, that was until the blade, my blade, spoke. Yes, you are is here to say it picked you to be its. You are the next dark. A dark ether lord of everything. Revan, you have the speed and the power of a god. But yet you don't call yourself one. Because you know there is something more powerful than you. Isn't that right, Evelyn? I can tell that she hasn't mastered the blade yet. Evan? Would you mind me doing the honors of training your daughter? Yeah. Go for it. I think it will help. Truly. So, as he does that, a few days go by. It is like day 5, and everyone's enjoying the festival still. The event of the century of this era for the next billion years is gonna happen. So basically everything else gets kind of wonky, but War is still kind of pissed that he lost to an Aetherian. You can't beat him. So War decides to go after Evelyn, the Void Queen. Well, that's where I'm gonna leave it. So, you're right. The legendary paintball battle will begin. Teams have been set. And Death. Death's gonna have some fun. Look, the Horsemen are gonna have some fun. They're actually gonna win, so I at least want them to have a win before they start losing. So, yeah.